Teddy Riner is a unique judoka, and I'm not talking about his height, which is 2 meters and 5 centimeters, but about his accomplishments in judo. He is the most successful judoka that has ever existed on the planet, a judoka who hasn't lost in almost a decade. From 2010 to 2020 he won 154 consecutive bouts, among which were also 2 Olympic finals. In addition, he became world champion 10 times, which is more than anyone in judo. Won 5 European titles. He was twice world junior champion and 3 times athlete of the year, thanks to his hard work and love for judo. From a rather mediocre judoka in his younger years, he was able to become a legend of the sport, a true genius of judo. Teddy Riner was born in 1989 in Guadeloupe, the French territory of the Caribbean. He grew up in Paris. When Teddy was 5, his older brother showed him judo and the sport immediately interested the future champion. But he didn't decide to dedicate his life to judo until he was 13, despite his interest in soccer and basketball as well. He didn't like that in team sports the whole outcome of the match didn't depend on you. In judo, however, everything depended solely on him. Even though Riner ended up quitting all other sports and concentrating on judo, it wasn't clear until he was 16 that he would become a great judoka, because he performed pretty average. In 2007, Riner won his first adult world championship, beating Russia's Tamerlan Manov in the finals.
Pas de faute, on l'a vu.
Ouais, fais lâcher.
Oui.
Petit coup de patte, Teddy.
Oui.
Coup de patte. Le dernier coup de patte.
Ça y est.
It happened in Brazil. Teddy Riner became the youngest judo world champion in history. He was only 18 years old. True, he does not consider it one of the highlights of his life. A more important event for him was the victory over Andreas Stolzer of Germany at the World Judo Championship in Paris in 2011.
Oh Tagari, vol op de rug Tulsen.
Thanks to this victory, Teddy Riner became the first judoka in history to win 5 world championships, Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro. He became Olympic champion for the 2nd time, defeating Japanese judoka Hisayoshi Harasawa in the final. With this victory, Riner repeated the achievement of another French judoka heavyweight David Doulat, who won the 1996 and 2000 games. At the 2017 World Championships in Budapest, Riner defeated Brazilian David Moura in the final.
Strong fight for grips again. Murat breaking the grips off as well. That's it, tip on.
A victory that makes him a 10-time world champion, and once again confirms his status as the most titled judoka on the planet. After that, Teddy takes a break from competition. He decides to miss the next 2 World Championships, and returns only in 2019, where at the Grand Slam tournament he again defeats Brazilian David Moura in the final. Another victory for the unbeaten judoka, which does not surprise anyone much anymore. But the next Grand Slam tournament in Paris in 2020 surprises a lot, when Riner unexpectedly loses the 3rd fight to Kokoro Kajiura of Japan. That loss was a judo sensation, breaking his unbeaten streak of 154 victories. Teddy's last loss was back in 2010, when he lost to Daiki Kamikawa of Japan in the World Championship final. That defeat made a lot of noise in the judo world, but it didn't make Teddy give up. Soon, though, Riner lost again. It happened in the quarterfinals of the 2021 Olympics against Tamerlan Bashev.